Welcome, friends. Well, we're here, the day of semifinal one at Eurovision 2022. I'm here ready to watch it. Wish I was in Italy. That would be really nice, but I'm not. So I am very quickly, because I've backed myself into the corner once again, giving myself no time to get this video produced. I'm going to quickly go over my ideal qualifiers, what I want personally, and then the predictions. Normally I'd put the flags up and it would be a little more better run, the video. I'll do a better job on semifinal 2 because I have all day Wednesday to work on that. But I'll give you my ideal 10 and then my predictions. And then I'll list them and pin the comment on the top there, just, because I know we're right there. Nobody has time to watch the full length of this video before semifinal 1 because it starts in an hour and 9 minutes. So yay me for that. But I am proud of myself for getting all the semifinal 1 acts done, with the exception of the big 5. I know they'll show clips. I'll turn those off when they come on, or I'll walk away for a bit, because I will do the final of the big 5 probably on either Thursday or Friday. So that'll be done before the grand final. So I will have all the songs done, just like I promised, even if it's late, even if it's bad timing. I need to stop rambling. Let's get to this. So first of all, I will go down the list and just kind of give thoughts on the songs and everything, and how, likeliness of qualifying. And then I'll get right into my ideal and right into my predictions. Some of the predictions I'm kind of deciding on the fly because I'm still processing and everything. Some of the songs I'm very confident and sure about. And then there's a cluster of about 4 or 5 of them that I think are possible qualifiers, but finding that 9th qualifier to me is really tough. I would say that I'm confident about 8. I normally get 8 or 9 correct per semifinal. That's usually my average. I usually do as good or better than the bookies. But I don't know, for some reason I feel pretty not confident today. I don't know what it is, but usually with less preparation as far as predictions, I do better because then I don't overthink things. I'm somebody who overthinks everything, so that tends to be a problem and an issue, having my heart take over instead of my brain when it comes to who's going to qualify and who's not. So I got to separate those two. Okay, so quickly, I think Albania is an excellent start to the show. It's going to open up with a bang. And yeah, I'm super confident about Albania and their chances at Eurovision. And then we go right into Latvia, another song with a lot of energy. Is some of that energy going to be sucked up by Albania? No, I think this is a good song to keep the show rolling a little bit. Eat Your Salad, again, is a song that I'm having a problem with deciding whether it's going to qualify or not. I've got it like on the fringe, on the edge, and it's one of the songs that I'll discuss as I'm making the decision. I haven't made a decision whether it will or not at this moment, just because I'm like, I think it will, because it's so different, so unique. And then there's part of me that's like, man, I don't know. It is such a party, though, so I don't know. It's one of the ones that I really have a hard time with. Lithuania, man, that's such a gem of a song. I feel like there's good things for Lithuania. It stands out. It's completely different than anything else in all of Eurovision. So I don't know. I feel really good about Lithuania's chances. Switzerland, Maria Sper, Boys Do Cry. I feel like this is going to be a jury darling. I don't think it's going to get the public support, but this is also one that I would have to mention that I think could qualify with the right conditions, being that if it would get enough support, Switzerland could jump in there. It is probably going to be a special moment and might be a song that I end up regretting overlooking if it qualifies, because I don't know. I'm leaning towards no, but again, he's such a good vocalist and it is a really nice song. But if I'm comparing it to Lithuania, I think Lithuania is the stronger entry, but we'll see. Slovenia, I want it to qualify. Like, I've got it kind of, I've got it both on my ideal qualifier and predictive qualifier, kind of on the fringe, on the edge. But if this qualifies, I'll be super happy for Slovenia. I don't know. I don't know. It really depends. I want to see. Unfortunately, for all these, I have to also mention I've seen photos of some of the staging. I haven't seen the staging for most of them, so I'm so under researched it's not even funny. But I did get to see a picture of Slovenia's staging, and it looks really cool. So we will see. I don't know. It might be overshadowed or overlooked, but this band has a bright future, and I really enjoy what they put out. So, good on Slovenia. We'll see what happens. Ukraine, obviously, I think is a favorite to win semifinal one. I said in my review, I believe that Ukraine will probably win the semifinal, and if there will be any sort of sympathy votes, like people want to say, it would probably come in the semifinal rather than the final. So this might be the place where Ukraine shoots up to the top. Again, this song is so good, it deserves to be right there and in contention for a winner of the semifinal. If done right, if done well, I would definitely throw votes on Ukraine here from my friends. I have friends that are voting from France specifically, and some other countries also that are going to help me vote in this specific semifinal, Norway. So I will have some votes that I will have them do. And so Ukraine is a possibility. I always pick like my top two get votes, and then whoever had the best performance. And I'll let you know in a video in my review of semifinal one who had the best performance in my opinion. Bulgaria, Intention, Intelligent Music Project. Again, I think this could be a very fun live show, and it might improve its chances. I just think it's kind of a little bit dead in the water as far as the Eurovision fan base goes. But again, the pre-Eurovision fan base is not always representative of the voting Eurovision fan base. So Bulgaria might do much better than we think and could sneak in, but I'm not loving its chances. Netherlands, again, this is a song that I think should be a contender to win semifinal one. Very strong song and a contender to win the entire contest also. Very good. I probably have 3 of my top 5 in this semifinal. So even though I said maybe it's a little bit of a weaker semifinal, overall, songs that I absolutely truly love. Moldova. Moldova is crazy, brings the party in a good way. With the right staging, I think Moldova is a definite qualifier. Not my favorite song of the semifinal, but again, it's interesting enough. You've got Romanian and English in there. It's going to appeal to a lot of people. It's got mass appeal, so I really feel good about its chances of qualifying. We'll have to see. Portugal, again, I don't know that any song has potentially made a bigger impact on me this Eurovision season. I hope Mauro qualifies, and I think Portugal would deserve to be a potential winner of the entire contest. I think this song should be recognized for just the masterpiece of a song that it is. I don't use that word lightly, and I rarely use it, but I think I can for Portugal this year. What a beautiful song, and it absolutely won my heart. So not only do I think it deserves to qualify, but it's at or near the top of what I want to qualify. Croatia, love it. Absolutely love the song. Hard to say. Mia Dimsic, Guilty Pleasure. Do I think it's going to qualify? It's one of those I have on the fringe, on the edge. Could, for sure. But I don't know. But do I want it? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely a fun song and a dreamy song and the kind of song that I'm going to listen to for many years to come and download and all that good stuff. Denmark, Ready, the Show. Another song that I really appreciate for what it is. It's 2 songs in one. It's dynamic. It's fun. Do I think Denmark is going to qualify? Again, I've got it in that group of cluster of songs, and I've got a list down here. So if you see me looking down, I've been making notes of who I think is going to qualify and stuff. I'm kind of doing this all on the fly. So Denmark, possibly. Next, Austria. I feel very good about Austria, but the only thing that can ruin that is the vocals have to be on point. So this is a hard song to sing. So does Pia Maria have it in her? I have heard yes. It's just a matter of getting it through. I know there was a lot of concern at Eurovision pre-parties. I have heard some of the clips from Austria. Not super concerned, kind of the same way with Katarina Duska. A couple years ago with Greece, I had seen other clips. I knew she could sing live. Just, singers have instruments in their vocal cords, and sometimes those instruments aren't cooperating. So it's going to depend on the vocals. That's going to be the difference between this qualifying and not qualifying. But I think this is a strong enough song that it should. I really appreciate this entry from Austria. Iceland. This is a song that I wish would get the respect and appreciation it deserves. It's a beautiful song. I don't love its chances for qualifying, but I would never write it off either. I think it definitely has a shot to qualify for sure. But, you never know. It's got a couple countries in there that I think would definitely support it. It's interesting. Iceland to me is very interesting just to see where they're going to fall. If they qualify, I'm not going to be surprised. But it would be one of the more surprising qualifications in the semifinal, if that makes any sense at all. Throwing absolutes is not one of my best methods here, but I don't know. I'm concerned for Iceland, but I think it's possible. Greece. Qualifier, absolutely. Also one of my favorite songs, along with Portugal and Netherlands. One of my favorite songs in the entire contest. I think if you saw my reaction, you know that I love Greece. Again, Greece just continues to impress me as a country sending these songs, and this is another Greek epic that I love and should get serious possibility to win the entire contest. I think people are sleeping on it a little bit. This is definitely, to me, a top 5 song, but we'll see if that's what the results say. Norway. Yeah, I think Norway is a definite qualifier. There's a charm there. It's got weirdness. It is a jokey type of song, and just the characters they've built. I think Norway has been by far the best follow on Instagram the whole season. I'm glad I reviewed it early, so I got on their Instagram, and they've been making like video clips of all the other songs, like from their music videos and stuff. They've been doing like the dance moves and stuff, and it's funny to see them like with Chanel and stuff like that. They really they've been a breath of fresh air as far as personality. I would say the best personalities are probably Norway, Albania with Ronella, and Monica from Lithuania, from what I've seen. I haven't seen a lot because there's a lot of songs I didn't get to, so I stayed away from the others. But that's as far as just outgoing, fun personalities, those are some that I've seen that I've noticed are really cool. And then Armenia. God, I love that song. I loved it a lot more than I thought I did. When I first heard it, I knew I liked it a lot, but I really love Snap. I think it's awesome. The fact that it's closing, I think, helps it a little bit. I think I'm leaning towards yes for qualification for Armenia, but again, it could get overlooked. It's just one of those things that I've got it on the lower part of the qualifying spectrum, I guess, if I'm saying it right. So, okay, really quickly, let's go through my ideal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so my ideal qualifiers, the ones that I will be the happiest with: Albania, Lithuania, Ukraine, Netherlands, Portugal, Croatia, Greece, Norway, Armenia, and Austria. That is what I want, although I do have Denmark, Latvia, and Slovenia as kind of my dark horses, and Iceland as the ones that I would love any of those 4 to also qualify personally. Interchangeably, they're fine. I would be very happy with any of those qualifying and getting in. That would be great. But my predictions are, I'll tell you what I have for solid predictions, and then I'll go into the couple that I think could. So Albania is a definite qualifier in my mind. Ukraine 100%, Netherlands 100%, Moldova to me is a qualifier. Portugal, Greece, Norway, Lithuania. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to pick two more. And the songs that I'm thinking, Latvia, Slovenia, Austria, Armenia, Denmark to fill those other spots. So I think we're going to throw Armenia in there because I believe Armenia, I think coming back to the contest helps a little bit. The fact that it's closing the show helps a little bit. It is hard to imagine the bottom 3 songs all qualifying, but it's not something that's crazy. And like I feel, if I'm looking at the list, my possible, I've got Latvia, Slovenia, and Austria as the ones that I think are most likely on my fringes here. And I'm inclined to say Austria, but Latvia is looking very, 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 like, it's so different that I'm just, I don't know. A lot of people have told me Latvia is going to qualify, and I don't doubt it or think that it's impossible. I just think I think Austria has a little more appeal to the general populace, potentially. Oh, it's so hard. In Slovenia, I don't know. Like, part of me wants to put Slovenia in there so bad, but you know what? This is killing me because I love being right on this stuff. This is like one of those things that I just love. I love, and saying, do I go with my head or do I go with my heart? And, Moldova could miss too, but I think it's so different, and there's a history with Eurovision. The band's been there. This is their 3rd trip. They've always done fairly well. 6th and 12th place. Yeah, I'm not going to pull Moldova. I think Moldova's in there firmly. You know what? Oh, it's so hard. 17 minutes. Gee whiz. I didn't mean to go this long. Yeah, I mean, Iceland could get in there too. I feel like I'm going to get screwed over if I put Latvia in. Just like Denmark last year. I was so confident about Denmark. Denmark last year. That was the only one I ended up missing from that semifinal. But this is literally like doing a video on the fly, which it's okay. I do 1 or 2 of these per year, so you know what? There's neighbors. I'm gonna throw Latvia in there for qualifier, and I might come to regret that completely. I've had discussions about it. I guess my gut is saying maybe Latvia, and if I skip Austria for Latvia, I'll be mad at myself. I won't be surprised, but okay. So my ideal: Albania, Lithuania, Ukraine, Netherlands, Portugal, Croatia, Greece, Norway, Armenia, Austria. That's what I want. And then my predictions: Albania, Ukraine, Netherlands, Moldova, Portugal, Greece, Norway, Lithuania, Armenia, Latvia. That is my predictions. And we're going to keep it at that. So I will pin the comment at the top so you can see it. I know we have 50 minutes to the contest, so this video won't get a lot of views. But after the show, I will do a review. I'll make notes on each of the acts, on how they did, how they performed, and who I thought won the night, and who I voted for. I will reveal that. I will pick my top 2 to throw votes at, and then I I've already revealed Portugal's one of them. Definitely rooting for Portugal. Netherlands and Greece. We'll see. um, yeah. Um, we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a fun show. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. I will get going here. So I'm going to go grab some food before the contest. So I have something to munch on and I'm just enjoy the contest. And then after the show, I will post my reaction to the qualifiers. And then afterwards, I will do a review video on how I feel about each act and how it went and chances in the finals for the qualifiers. So tomorrow I will be posting the rest from semifinal 2, and then Friday I will post the rest from the grand final that I hadn't gotten to yet. So I will get all the songs done like I promised. I'm actually keeping my promise even though I'm running with like a chicken with my head cut off now. It's still going to happen, and I'm not going anywhere after Eurovision season, so no plans to go anywhere. Just got to stay motivated. I'm happy. My head's good. I've got a kitty, so life's good. Okay, for now, good luck to all the competitors. Just a bunch of wonderful songs this year. Again, I think there's a lot of good to lower great songs. There aren't a lot of like legendary, excellent songs or terrible, horrible songs. I think most of them are just big bubble in the middle. Nothing wrong with that. That might make it seem like a really weak year, and I guess maybe you could say that, but I don't think there's any like legends or trash. You know, everything's kind of in the middle. So I think it's wide open as far as that. I think there's probably 7 or 8 songs that I could plausibly see winning, and we'll talk about that more on Friday. And I've rambled for 2 more minutes. Okay, so for now, Lethargic Sloth, out.